Hello everybody and welcome to the family workout with me, Stefan. I hope you're well and ready to follow along with me at home. Now if you haven't seen the family workout before, today is a fun, energetic, inclusive workout. It's designed for everyone in the family to take part in. If there are any exercises that you think are a little bit too demanding or challenging, I will be putting some easier exercises in for the ones we're doing as we go, but if you want to put in your own exercises, that is absolutely fine. You can jump on the spot, you can march on the spot, you can go squats, you can just recover if you need to. The idea is that everyone takes part, has fun doing so, and works at their own level and feels really good having done these workouts. So the workout today is going to go like this. We've got 4 minutes for our warm-up, 4 minutes for our cool down, and in the middle is the workout itself. Now the workout is split into 3 rounds of work. Each round is split into 3 1-minute working intervals with a 30-second recovery between each. And the first minute of each round is split into 3 20-second exercises, which are quite fast-paced to get the heart rate up. Okay, if you're ready to start the workout, I'm ready to go. We're going to start the timer and we're going to get this workout underway. And here we go. First is our warm-up, okay? So we're going to go hands on hips and we're going to make a big sweeping move with the hips as we go around. This is getting the ankles, the knees and the hips nicely warmed up. The warm-up is very important to get the body prepared for exercise. Big movements, nice and slow, to wake up the body, wake up the muscles, the joints, and get everything ready for the exercises to come. So back in the other direction as we go now, all the way around. That's it. Getting rid of any of that stiffness or tightness in the muscles, maybe from sitting yesterday or from working out yesterday if you've done a workout yesterday. Nice big movements, keep the breathing going. That's it. And we're going to change now. We're going to go wide with our feet. I'm going to reach one hand across and then the other. Now, if you can, reach to the toes. If you can, go maybe a little bit further than the toes. And you're going to get that stretch in the back leg as you reach across in the inner thigh. And then a bit of work from the body as well as you twist. That's it. Up and over. Nice and smooth and nice and controlled with the pace. From here, we're going to have our feet a little bit closer together again, one hand on top of the other, and just like our hip circles, a nice big movement with the hands. This is a halo overhead, a big movement with those hands. Just as far around as is comfortable. Notice my back foot, or both my feet are coming up as the movement needs them to. Back in the other direction now, a big sweep all the way around. So the whole body, feet, hips, the body, the shoulders are all working with this one. Nice big breaths as we go around as well. All right, from here what we're going to do is we're going to step forward and we're going to reach the hands just a little bit up and over. Other side, step. Now, working that balance from the side so you can see my step isn't too long and I'm not reaching back too far, just as far in both as is comfortable for you. Step, not all the way down, but just giving those legs a little bit of work to do. And reach and push back. From here, we're going to walk down our hands to the floor and then walk out wide in the stance, hands close together, and we're going to go around a few times with our T rotation, making a nice big letter T at the top of this move. Up on the toes, turning the hips just a little bit as we go through, reaching up and round, a bit of core, a bit of upper body. That's it, all the way through. One more on each side. And from here, we're going to come back to the floor with those hands. One foot is going to go forwards, and then it's going to go back, and we're going to go on to the other side. So a groiner step, getting that foot flat to the floor if you can, and resting for just a brief moment. Now, if you need to go to the toes, that's fine. Okay, you might increase that range of movement. The more you do this exercise, you get a bit more flexible as we go. Step, one more, and step. I'm going to walk my hands back and standing up. From here, we're going to get a little bit of a pulse raiser going, okay? So, on the spot, you can go heel kicks. We're just getting the body to warm that temperature up and build that heart rate as well. 20 seconds before our first round of work and our first minute of work. So we've got speed burpees, down, skip the feet back and up. From here we've got speed skaters going across, and then lastly Spider-Man planks with that knee lift. All right, are you ready? Let's go to the floor. Skip and up, skip and up. Light on those toes as they go back and forward. That's it. Now, just as high as is comfortable for you with that jump. Can we get one more in? We can. Speed skaters. I use my arms with this move as I go across. That's it. Now, if you haven't got so much room, you can do these faster, but covering less distance, side to side. Work with what you've got. Those hands across. And last one now, we're going to go to the floor in our straight arm plank. That's it, with the knee lift, if you can. If you need to go from the knees, that is absolutely fine. We've got 5 seconds left. Up on the toes if you can. Weight on those hands. And that is our 30-second recovery. First minute done. Second minute is going to be 2 exercises. It's 30 seconds each. And the first is our crunch to the toes. Cross the ankles. Then you're going to reach up with those toes, with those fingers towards the toes. Don't bring those toes down. Second exercise is going to be a side plank from the knees or the toes. Here we go. Feet crossed or side by side. Your choice. And we've got 30 seconds of this first one. Breathe out. You can use a little bit of assistance from those arms if you need to. Reaching up, fingertips to the toes. 3, 2, 1. Okay, side plank. We're going to go 15 seconds on each. Okay, the shoulder and the elbow in line. Elbow just underneath the shoulder. And we've got 5 seconds left on this side, holding it strong through the core. And now we're going to change that elbow directly underneath the body and up on the toes. One foot stacked on top of the other. And we're going to work until we hear that buzzer go. Working that core, navel in, and whew, we can rest. We've got 30 seconds before we go for our last minute. And we've got jump squats and a squat hold. Ooh, what was I thinking? Okay, jump squats. We're going to go up and down, landing on the toes, then down to the heels before the next repetition. Soften that landing and then squat holds. Notice how my feet and my hips are sat back so I can get a nice low position. And here we go, last minute of work. So I'm pushing the floor away with my hands to help getting some movement through my upper body. And again, I'm trying to get as light on the toes as I can. Soften that landing and up into the next repetition. Just as low as you can go. If you need to pause, that is fine. Or take out the jump altogether. And now we have our squat hold. Sitting those hips back. Now you can go hands on hips if you want, or you can go fingertips across the shoulders. And just as low as is comfortable. Not all the way down, just up. Maybe level to the floor or slightly higher with those legs. And we've got 10 seconds left to go. Wow, this is a tough combination. Less than 10 to go though. 4, 3, 2, 1, and there it is. Wow. So we get a little bit longer than 30 seconds this time. 45 seconds whilst we recover and go through the second round. So that first minute, that first combination, is going to be the same as we did in our first minute of work on this round. So if you remember what that was, speed burpees, back and up. And then we have speed skaters. Again, that's just 20 seconds for each. And then finally, those Spider-Man planks. Now, we're going slow with that movement of the legs, that is to get the core working after we've done a bit of work to get the heart rate up. Okay, 4 seconds and we're ready to go. Speed burpees, here they go. Okay, 20 seconds. Light on those toes. Just working that pace that is right for you. If you need to take out that jump, that is absolutely fine. But if you can, add it in. Okay, and here we go. From across, side to side, with our speed skaters. Now, can you get low to test those leg muscles a little bit more? If you need to come up taller, that's okay. Just keep the body moving. One more, and across. Spider-Man planks. Okay, knees towards those elbows if you can. Either up on the toes or from the knees, and pause if and when you need to. That's it. Recovery time, 30 seconds. And now we've got 2 exercises, 30 seconds each. And we have core reach-ups and plank ladder. Okay, so this one, like a crunch, arms up, reaching up overhead, pull up, pull those hands over, and then from there we have plank ladder, down and then up, and here we go. Use those arms, pull and pull. Now if you only get a little bit off the floor, that's fine. If you can reach all the way up, then go for it. 30 seconds for each, using the arms, using the muscles in the body to pull and create some power, some momentum, but working very much through those stomach muscles. One more, and plank ladder. This is going to be from arm's length down to an elbow, and then up, and then down, and then up. Now you can keep the same sequence, or you can reverse it at any point. And again, from the knees for a rest, or for the exercise as a whole, if you need to. Last 3 seconds. Keep that core strong. Well done indeed if you got through that one. That was a tough combination. We've just got 1 more minute to go. And it's high knees. It is, jump squats. No, it is high knees, and it is reverse crunches. Okay, so high knees on the spot, and then reverse crunch. That is going to be 5 seconds. Hands on the floor, up and up for a reverse crunch. Here we go, high knees. Let's leave the mat where it is and dive straight down. 30 seconds with those arms. Really drive. If you need to take the pace out of this one, that's okay. But if you can, work those arms, build that fitness up. 7 seconds. And then it's ab work time. Here we go to the floor. Hands on the floor. Hook those feet together, and then work from here, from your stomach muscles. Pull in as you then lift the hips off of the floor. A slight movement backwards from the feet will help with a little bit of momentum. And you can push those hands into the floor as you need to. 3, 2, 1. One more. All right, well done indeed for our round 2. Time now to recover. 45 seconds, and we're going to round 3. So once again, if you remember how we started off rounds 1 and 2, that's exactly what we're going to do this time. 20 seconds for each of those 3 exercises. Speed burpees, down and up with the jump or without. And then we've got our speed skaters, and then we've got Spider-Man planks or Spider-Man mountain climbers. 20 seconds for each exercise. Okay, here we go. Speed burpees, hands on the floor, skip, and back in. Really quick with those feet as they go back and in, close to the hands, up and into that next jump. Nice and quick. One more, and now it is time for speed skaters. pushing from left to right. Again, if you can, go low and go fast with the arms. If there's space in the room, if not, bring those arms in close. And here we go. Hands on the floor, core time, working shoulders and midsection. 5 to go. 3, 2, 1. And we get 30 seconds recovery. And it's the last one of those today. So we have 2 more minutes of work. Right up, we have alternating leg reach outs and plank with leg lift. So, hands on the floor, one leg and then the other. Alternating one leg reaching out and one staying where it is. And here we go, 30 seconds went quick. Straight arm planks with our second exercise. We'll get to it just before the time starts, don't you worry. Reaching out, holding that navel in towards the body and keeping your lower back flat on the floor, just as far out with the leg as is comfortable. If you find you lose control, don't go as far with that leg. 1, 2, straight on plank, and we're going to bring one leg up off of the floor. Alternating sides, keeping nice and steady, nice and still. Just bringing that leg up a little bit, in line with the body. Up on the toes. You can go from the knees if you need to. And keep the weight on those palms. That's it. 2, 1, and nice work. Okay, we have just got 1 more minute and 1 more combination. And we have got now jump squats and glute bridges. Okay, we did jump squats in that first one. Jump jacks, that was supposed to be. So we're going to go jump jacks this time, and then glute bridges. Glute bridges for the left and right sides. Jump jacks we know. Glute bridge, one leg for 15, the other leg also for 15 seconds. Here we go. That's it. 30 seconds for this one. Now you can clap, because we're almost there, almost through this workout. That's it. Again, encourage each other to get through and give it all you've got for this last little bit of work. 1 more. There we go, now to the floor. Okay, one leg pushing up. That's it, get a comfortable distance between the heel and the hip, and you're pushing into that heel as you drive out. 5 seconds more, and then we're just going to switch to the other leg. One leg straight up in the air, hands on the floor for balance, pushing into the heel of that working side. You're going to feel the muscles in the lower body working, and we are done. Woo! Thumbs up, high fives. You have got through the workout in spectacular form. Well done. If you made it through, if you were following through and did the entire workout, well done indeed. We're going to get into our cool down in a few moments, but before then, keep the body moving around. Shake out the arms and the legs. Maybe you want to walk out around the room, walking forwards and backwards, or walking around. Don't let the head go a little bit light and feel dizzy by just sitting still. So we're going to go with a rotation, a nice, easy move to finish this workout off, to start our cool down. Great for warm-ups, great for cool downs, this move. Notice how I'm just shifting my weight from one foot to the other foot, letting the foot roll around up onto the ball of the toe. The arms can be as close in as you need to, depends what you have room for. And we're going to come across like so. All right, feet just wider than hip width. One hand's going to reach up and one down towards the knee. 3 of these on each side. That's it. Maybe 4. It's so easy to lose count. All right, from here we're going to go wide with our feet now. And what we're going to do with one hand on top of the other, we're going to scoop like we're scooping sand. We're going to go up and around, and then we're going to scoop in the same direction again, up and over and round. And we're going to go with 4 of these as well. On each side, scoop, allow the feet to move just as it's comfortable to do so. We're going to change directions, switch the hands and scoop back and up the other way, scooping through. That's 2, we've got 2 more to go. Big movements, again, a little bit like our warm-up. Big movements, getting the whole body moving to start the cool down. We're going to go up with the hand, up and around. We're going to go for 3 on each arm, 1 arm at a time. Big reach and around. Same on the other side now for 3. Up, just like a backstroke. Thumb up, and then thumb up as it gets behind you. 1 more as we turn. Very good. We're going to go low to high with our rotation, a diagonal low to high rotation with the arms. Hands can be together or you can have them apart. It's up to you. Halfway through our cool down, keep the breathing going. Out on the way up, in on the way down. We're going to change sides, low at knee height and above head height on the way up. Keep that breathing in time with the movement of the body. Again, allow the feet to move, the hips to turn, the body to twist all the way through, just as it's comfortable to. All right, nice work. 1 more. And we're going to go down to the floor, walking those hands down and walking out into our straight arm plank position. We're going to step 1 foot forward into that groiner step. We're going to reach the same side hand up into the air, and we're going to hold that position for just a moment. We're going to come underneath the body, reaching across. Back up to the ceiling and reach. Getting so much of the body stretched and mobilized with this movement. Back to the floor, and we're going to switch those feet and reaching up. Hold it for a moment, stretching the chest and the shoulders, coming underneath the body, feeling that front hip stretch a little bit more now. Back up overhead, that's it, and down to the floor. And this front leg is going to come underneath the body now and across, and we're going to go down to the floor and then bringing the chest down towards the floor, towards that knee. Feeling that hip stretch. Bring the hand to the floor, we're going to come up, switch the feet, down again to that hip, and then chest down towards that knee for that final stretch, that hip stretch on that front side.
Activity completed.
Very good, very well done if you've made all the way through this workout. Hand back onto the floor, up, bring that foot back, walking those hands back towards the toes and slowly uncurl the body, coming up, shoulders rolling round, and we are finished. Well done indeed. Give yourself a big high five. Give everyone in the room a high five. You've done an amazing job with the workout today. Thank you for following along with us, and I will see you tomorrow for another fantastic workout. Take care.